Good morning. In the previous lecture, we talked about two conditional statements, unconditional go to statement and computed go to statement. The next statement is arithmetic if statement. Next article is arithmetic if statement. What is use of this arithmetic if statement? Arithmetic if statement is used to transfer the control to other statements depending on outcome of the arithmetic expression. The general format syntax of this statement is if is the statement, inside the parenthesis arithmetic expression is there, n1, n2, n3 are the statement numbers of the statements in the same program where the control is to be transferred depending on outcome of this expression. If outcome of this expression comes 0, control will be transferred to the statement of statement number n1. If outcome of this expression, if it is comes negative 0, positive n2, n3. If outcome of this expression is any negative value, the control is transferred to the statement with statement number n1. If outcome of this expression is 0, the control will be transferred to the statement with statement number n2. If outcome of this expression is any positive integer, the control will be transferred to the statement with statement number n3. It means that this if statement is arithmetic if statement. If is the statement used to transfer the control to any of the other statements in the same program depending on outcome of this arithmetic expression. If outcome of this arithmetic expression is negative, control transferred to n1. If outcome comes 0, control transferred to n2. If outcome of this expression comes positive, control transferred to the statement n3. So, such statement is known as arithmetic if statement. This statement is known as arithmetic if statement. It is used to transfer the control to any other statements in the same program depending on the result of the arithmetic expression. Let us try to have few examples so that use of this arithmetic if statement will be easy and possible in our Fortran programs. For example, if x minus y, meaning that depending on value of this arithmetic expression x minus y, the control will either go to statement 10 or 15 or 20. That is, if x minus y is equal to 0, control will go to statement 10. If x minus negative, if x minus y is equal to 0, control will be sent to the statement 15, and if this x minus y is equal to positive, control will be sent to statement number 20. This is one example. We can have many such examples. This is again arithmetic expression. If valuation of this expression is negative, if x into y divided by z is negative, control goes to statement number 2. If x into y divided by z is 0, control goes to statement number 4. And if x into y divided by z is positive, control goes to statement number 6. You can have any type of arithmetic expression depending on the program you are writing, depending on various variables you are required to use in that program, depending on task of the program. The arithmetic expression may be of any type, and the outcome of this arithmetic expression, whether it is negative, 0 or positive, will decide the transfer of control. Let us write one simple program to understand use of this arithmetic if statement. You are given a series. You are given a series like this, 1 plus x. Actually, this one is nothing but x to the power 0. Anything raised to 0 is 1. So, I am writing 1 here. Actually, it is x to the power 0 plus x to the power 1 plus x to the power 2 plus x to the power 3 plus x to the power 4 plus x to the power 5 and so on. The last term will be plus x to the power n. And you are asked to find sum of this series. X will be some given real fractional value, n will be some integer. Let us try to write program to find sum of this series. program for sum of series. Let me write the name of some developer, programmer. Let me use one of your names. By Panchasila. And what is date today? 21st November 2020. Okay, then write enter values for x and n, then read to x comma n to format f10.2 comma i5. Comment line to explain purpose of the program in short. Comment line giving the name of the program developer and the date on which the program is developed. Write asterisk comma asterisk. Here you are going to simply put again one more comment. Enter values for x and n. Okay, then read asterisk comma 2 x comma n. Read values for variable x and n with the format statement in statement number 2. Statement number 2, format statement f10.2, real fractional form for variable x and n, integer form for variable n. Then what is the first sum? First sum is 1. So let me go here for sum is equal to 1. Sum is assigned. I can take these as variables. So let me first have I is equal to 0, x to the power I. If I is 0, x to the power 0, that will be 1. So let me first consider I is equal to 0, so that my sum will be 1. Sum is 1 when I is 0. After that, increment I by 1. Every time the power is incremented by 1. So let me write here I is equal to I plus 1. Statement number 4. Sum is equal to sum plus x to the power I. This sum is old sum. Old sum is 1 plus x to the power I. Initial I is 0, I plus 1, 1, x to the power 1. If I minus n for and embedding letter, write if negative, send here, if 0, yes, this is program for getting sum of the given series. I explained up to this. Okay, one is first sum, I incremented by 1, so I is equal to 0, now has become I is equal to 1, old value plus 1, old value 0, 0 plus 1, I is equal to 1. Sum is equal to sum, what is earlier sum? 1 plus x to the power, this is the symbol, 2 asterisk is the symbol for power, raised to, okay, to the power 1, x to the power 1. You have provided value of x already here, so it will be x to the power 1. Value of I is checked, whether I is equal to n. What I have written? I minus n. If I minus n is negative, it means that I is smaller than n. This n is not reached, I have to go for more and more terms. Okay, so 4, control goes back to statement number 4. Now initial value of I is 1, I is equal to I plus 1, I will be 2. Old sum, what is old sum? 1 plus x. Now this is 1 plus x plus x to the power 1 plus 1, 2, x to the power 2, x square. Again I minus n is checked. If this I is again smaller than n, control send to, this will be negative, control send to 4. This loop will be continued till I becomes equal to n. When I becomes equal to n, our sum is completed. We have to come out of the loop, and therefore when I is equal to n or I greater than n, when this becomes 0 or positive, go to 6. For both the conditions, go to 6. What is 6? 6 is here, right, asterisk 10 sum. 10 is the format number for deciding format of output. 10 is here, format 1x, 1 column, 1 space skipped. In the single quote, sum of the series for given values of x and n is equal to, format specified for this sum is F15.4. Output will be printed in this format after this. Sum of the series for the given values of x and n is equal to, whatever result you got here, that will be printed in this format. Stop and. Okay, so this is how we can write a program using arithmetic if statement. Actually, many more programs can be written using this arithmetic if statement. And the next statement is, it is logical if statement. If we have to write the program, the lecture will become somewhat more long. So it is better to stop here. Tomorrow we shall go for the next statement, logical if statement, very simple. We will have few examples on that, and after that we shall write a program so that we can understand how to use logical if statement. It is just similar to arithmetic if statement. The base is different. Here base is arithmetic expression. In the next statement, the base will be logical expression. Depending on the logical expression, the control will be transferred. So we shall deal this in the coming lecture in detail. Thank you.